And the top of our news today, as 44-year-old Lawrence Russell Brewer prepares to die tonight by lethal injection for the torture and racist murder of James Byrd, Jr., formerly of Jasper, Texas. He will not die alone. Standing outside of the Walls unit in Huntsville, Texas, is a dedicated band of opponents of capital punishment, now in the 16th hour of their vigil and fast. And with them is the famous civil rights activist and comedian Dick Gregory. Mr. Gregory, thank you. What brought you to Texas in the summer of 2002, and why are you here today?
I've always been against capital punishment. I was against capital punishment before I was nonviolent. And I was against capital punishment. I just had a gun in my house. I just don't believe the state should kill a human being and tell me killing is wrong. If Hitler was found and was here in this building getting ready to be executed there, I would be here. Killing is wrong. There's no such thing as a good killing and a bad killing. When the state can kill me, that's like my mama cussing and using dope and tell me I can't do it. Mama, doing what you do. So that's why I'm here.
Tell us, why do you say that the death penalty is an act of vengeance?
Because it is. I mean, if I go to jail for life, that's punishment. The difference between punishment and vengeance, big difference. And I'm not the only one that think it. Do you know every country in the what they call the civilized world have gone away with death penalty but us? I mean, we that right and all of them, is that wrong? Mm. And you got some people say, well, you know, sometimes a person, an innocent person, get to death. I don't even buy into that. Anybody that the state kills. And as a Christian, how can I be for capital punishment and cry over the crucifixion of Christ? Jesus Christ was killed by the state. He wasn't mugged to death or run down by some chariot driver. Mm-hmm. So it don't make sense. And the other thing is, if my poor ghetto cousin came to Houston today and went to the Hilton and killed 25 white folks, you know he will be here in death row. But if Prince Charles's son went to the Hilton and killed 50 white folks, you know he's not going to be on death row. Something wrong with that.
Right. Mr. Gregory, on your 21st Century CD, you say you've got to go to the boss and talk to him about his trifling children. What sold you on the power of prayer and meditation in the face of hate and vengeance?
The civil rights movement. The civil rights movement. See, but I'll be 80 years old next month. And when I went to the movie, John Wayne was my hero. John Wayne said, if you right and they wrong, kill them. Then Martin Luther King said, now, I had a gun in my house talking about protecting my family. I never realized I'd talk to you one day and tell you I feel more comfortable being killed by somebody than killing somebody. The whole thing changes when you're around people. If you hang out with hoodlums and thugs and people that believe in vengeance, you see nothing wrong with it. But if you hang around with people that talk about love and willing to die for it, then the whole thing changed. And we proved that. Mm-hmm. We won the biggest victory that's ever in the history of civil rights. We didn't do it with guns. We didn't do it with hatred. We didn't do it say, oh, hunky, come on, kill all y'all. It didn't work. The Black Panthers say, get your gun and kill the white racist pig. They never got us voting rights. And so when I'm sitting there in the movement, not what somebody told me, I'm looking at it and see it working. And so I said, wow, thank God I'm part of that.
Finally, I have one more question, Mr. Yes. Gregory. Also today is the scheduled execution of 42-year-old Troy Davis, slated to be killed in Georgia by lethal injection at yes. exactly the same hour. What are your thoughts on that?
I was there the other night for the rally, and what they're saying, which is true. There's too many questions. There's too many things that need to be answered. I don't even go into that. If it wasn't no questions, if he did it beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm still against the state killing somebody.
Well, Mr. Gregory, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Ma'am. God bless.
Now, if you would like to participate in a vigil, you can join the group in Huntsville at the Walls Unit. Join a group from 5:30 to 6:20 at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church, 1805 West Alabama, at the corner of Alabama and Woodhead here in Houston. Or check the tcadp.org website for a location near you. It is not too late.